Good evening, Laksha. Good evening,
Good
Aniruddhan.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. Both of you, is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good evening, children. Good evening, everybody. Yeah. So we have to continue from here. Express 3 by root 3 minus root 2 plus root 5 with a rational denominator. All right. With a rational denominator. Don't start writing. I'll first explain. Listen to me and then write. Listen to me and then start writing. All right, fine. So this is what is given. Now you can see the denominator here is irrational. The denominator here is irrational. You need to rationalize the denominator. You need to rationalize the denominator. So what you have to do is enclose the first two terms in a bracket. Can you see it here? Enclose the first two terms in a bracket. That's the first step. So now the conjugate will be, see, this is one term. This is the second term connected by a plus sign. So the conjugate will be the same thing. This is the first term, root 3 minus root 2. This is the second term, root 5. This is the second term connected by a minus sign. So the conjugate will have the opposite sign, right? Yeah. So I repeat that. This is what is given to us. Prenu, slide the door open, slide it. Yeah. Close, sit first. Yes. So this is the, come here. Prenu, come here. So this is what is given to us. Enclose the first two terms in a bracket. So you can see this is the first term, this is the second term, and they're connected by a plus sign. So the conjugate will be write the same two terms, write the same terms in the numerator and the denominator, and change the sign. Plus becomes minus. That's the conjugate. That's the conjugate. That's the first step. All right. Is it fine? That's the first step. Now multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So how do you multiply the numerators? 3 multiplied with all this. So you can see here 3 multiplied by, you can remove the bracket. Now you can remove the bracket. See, it's nothing but root 3 minus root 2 minus root 5. It's the same, no? You can just remove the bracket. So multiply the numerators. So you can see the next step here. You can see here 3 into this one, multiplying the numerators and multiply the denominators. The denominators are in the form a plus b into a minus b. Denominators, they are in the form a plus b into a minus b, which is a, root 3 minus root 2 is a, and b is root 5. See here, a, root 3 minus root 2, this is a, and b is root 5, this is root 5, b. And you can see the plus sign here, minus sign here. All right. So a is root 3 minus root 2 and b is root 5. And you can see a plus b, a minus b. Yes or no? So a plus b into a minus b is a squared minus b squared. A squared minus b squared. You can go, your fathers come. A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So you can see here a square, root 3 minus root 2 the whole square. Okay, minus b square, minus root 5 the whole square. This is understood? All right. Next step, do not multiply. See, like, do not multiply. Don't write 3 root 3, 3 root 2. Do not multiply the numerator. Just have it as it is. Okay, we'll do that in the end. We'll multiply if needed in the end. Okay, so write the numerator as it is. See the same numerator. Write the numerator as it is. Now, this one is, this is in the form a minus b the whole square now. It's in the form a minus b the whole square. So it is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, and then this minus root 5 the whole square is root 5 into root 5, which is 5. It's called, okay, which is 5. So you can see here minus 5 here, correct? So this, so first it is a plus b into a minus b, which is a square minus b square. That's the first step. Then this is like a minus b the whole square. So a square plus b square plus minus 2ab. Okay, and then this minus root 5 the whole square is root 5 into root 5, which is 5. That's what is here. Next step, write the numerator as it is, and simplify. What is root 3 the whole square? 3. What is root 2 the whole square? 2. And this one is 2 into root 6 because root 3 into root 2 is root of 3 into 2, which is root 6. Correct? Root 6. So that's what you see here. So 3 plus 2 minus 2 root 6. 3 plus 2 minus 2 root 6 minus 5. Now open the bracket. So 3 plus 2 is 5 and minus 2 root 6 minus 5. Minus 5. Correct, children? Now 5 and minus 5 gets cancelled. 5 and minus 5 gets cancelled. So in the denominator, we have minus 2 root 6. Now ask yourself, is the denominator rational or irrational? It is still irrational because we have root 6 there. It is still irrational. We have not rationalized it completely. It was earlier, the denominator was this one earlier. Root 3 minus root 2 plus root 5. Now we've kind of brought it to minus 2 root 6. But it is still not rational. Still irrational. So we have to continue the rationalizing procedure. So what do you do? Again, multiply and divide. So multiply and divide by root 6 because you'll have to get rid of root 6 only. Minus 2 is rational. Now I have to tell you something here. Now, when you have minus 2 root 6 in the denominator, yeah, and then all right. So when you have minus 2 root 6 in the denominator, the rationalizing factor is root 6. It is enough if you multiply and divide by root 6. But if you had 2 minus root 6 in the denominator, 2 minus root 6 in the denominator, then you'll have to multiply and divide with 2 plus root 6. For 2 minus root 6, 2 plus root 6 is the rationalizing factor. For 2 plus root 6, 2 minus root 6 is the rationalizing factor. Okay. For 2 root 6, 2 root 6. 2 is already, see, it's like 2 into root 6. 2 is already rational. You have to just remove this root 6. So multiply and divide by root 6. That's enough. Okay. I'm saying if the denominator was 2 plus root 6, then you should multiply and divide by 2 minus root 6. Here the denominator is minus 2 root 6. So it's enough if you multiply and divide with root 6. Now again, do the same thing. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So when you multiply the numerators, see there is a 3 here. I put the 3 here. Now root 3 into root 6. Root of 3 into 6, correct? Now this 3 is, see, I'm not multiplying this 3 with anybody. I've put the 3 as it is. I put the 3 as it is. I'm multiplying this and this. I'm multiplying this and this. I'm multiplying this and this. And so because they're all under the square root 3 into 6, under the square root 2 into 6, under the square root 5 into 6 in the numerator. Denominator is minus 2 root 6 into root 6. Root 6 into root 6 is 6. So minus 2 into 6 it is. Because minus 2 root 6 means minus 2 into root 6 it is. So denominator is minus 2. You can see here minus 2. Root 6 into root 6 is 6. So it becomes, then I've simplified. 3 ones, I've told you. Cancelling you cannot see here because I cannot type like that. I cannot type the cancelling and all that. So I've cancelled here. 3 ones are 3 twos are. That you should do in your book. Now 2 twos are 4. That's what you see here. Minus 2 into 2. I'll say that again. Now this is minus 2. Root 6 into root 6 is 6. Till here you understood? Now I have simplified. 3 ones are 3 twos are. I've simplified. But you can't see that simplification there because I cannot type that. So you should simplify that. You must say 3 ones are 3 twos are in your notebook. Now you can see those. So it is minus 2 into 2. Minus 2 into 2. Now this 3 is gone. The 3 is gone. We've cancelled. So now what do you have in the numerator? You should break down the 6 as. You must break down 6 as 3 into 2. Break down 6 as 3 into 2. Break down 6 as 3 into 2. Or 2 into 3, whatever. So next what happens? From 2 3s, 1 3 comes out. From 2 3s, 1 3 comes out. Root 2. 2 remains under the square root. And then from 2 2s, 1 2 comes out. And 3 remains under the square root. And here there is only 1 5, 1 3 and 1 2. So nothing comes out of the square root. So you will have to multiply all of them again. If you already realized it, then you could have multiplied it straight away here. If you realize 5 and 6, there's only 1, 5, 1, 3, and 1, 2. If you already realized that, you can directly write root 30 here. You can directly write root 30 here. I have written like this so that we all understand. So now there's only 1, 5, 1, 3, and 1, 2. So you'll have to multiply and write it as root 30. That's the next step. So this is 3 root 2 minus 2 root 3 and minus root 30 by minus 4. By minus 4. Now the denominator, we normally don't leave it negative. We always have a positive denominator. So take that minus sign to the numerator. Take that minus sign to the numerator. So minus 4 becomes 4 and the minus is taken up to the numerator like this. There are 3 terms in the numerator. You cannot fix the minus sign only for the first term. There are 3 terms in the numerator. Avanish, I think somebody's come to take you. Okay, so there are 3 terms in the numerator, correct? 1, 2, 3 terms in the numerator. This minus sign which goes from the denominator to the numerator is to be multiplied with all the 3 terms. Should be multiplied with all the 3 terms. So see, I put a minus here. Okay, now it's a positive 4. Now multiply this minus sign. So it will be minus. I've written the positive one first. Okay, so minus into minus plus 2 root 3. I've written that first. That's all. And then minus into minus plus root 30. Then this negative minus 3 root 2. I've just rearranged it. That's all. You can write it in any order. See, this is mine. Okay, minus 3 root 2. No, I've written it here. Minus 3 root 2. Then minus into minus plus 2 root 3. Here, plus 2 root 3. Minus into minus plus root 30 is here. I've just written the positive search first and then the negative one. That's all. You can write it in any order. Okay, now by 4. By 4. Now you can see that the denominator is rational. It's 4. It's rational. Now, when we rationalize the denominator has become rational, but the entire expression is still irrational. The expression, the value of this one is the same as the value of this one. The value doesn't change. The value of the question given, the value of the expression in the question is the same as the value of the expression in the answer. The values will be the same. Just that in the question, the expression has an irrational denominator. In the answer, the expression has a rational denominator. But the value is the same. Value is the same. Now, so for example, 3 can be written as what is 29 by 27 or maybe 3 square 9, right? So 9 is what, 81. Hello? Yeah, so I was telling you that now you can see here, now root of 81 by 9, it looks like root of 81 by 9. But the value of root of 81 by 9, what is it? 9 ones are 9 nines are. And what is root 9? 3. So the value of this one is the same as the value of this one. But it looks different. It looks different. So the same thing here. They look different. The expression in the question and the expression in the answer, they look different, but they have the same value. In the question, the denominator is irrational. In the answer, the denominator is rational. However, the two expressions have an irrational value. Is that clear? All right, children. Please write down carefully. Understand every line you're writing. Laksha and Anirudhan, please write down this in your notebook.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Any doubt? Laksha, Anirudhan, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, the next question is a test. So be ready for that. If you have any question, you can ask me now. Darshan? Yeah.
But what if we divide a plus b into a minus b?
No, a minus b whole square is not a plus a square minus b square is only a plus b into a minus b. Oh, then that's see a plus b into a minus b. We've written it as a square minus b square. Again, you cannot write a square minus b square as a plus b into a minus b. Then you'll keep shuttling between the two things only. You'll have to proceed. You'll have to go ahead. The denominators are in the form a plus b into a minus b. So the answer is a square minus b square. Again, you should go to the next step. மறுபடியும் நீங்க திருப்பி அது a square minus b square a plus b into a minus b எழுதக்கூடாது. அப்புறம் மறுபடியும் a square minus b square. So you'll be going between these two steps. Should go ahead though. So to go ahead, you should come out of that. So now a minus b the whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So that's not your question. Yeah.
The last step is 2 into root 3.
Last step.
2 root 3.
No, tell me here which one.
Last step is.
Last step, this one, huh? This one. This side.
Last.
In
that 2 root 3, it is 2 into root 3.
2 root 3 means 2 into root.
For the denominator.
No. See, 1 minute. If you have, supposing 4 plus 6 by 2, can you cancel 2 and 4? You cannot cancel. Because when the connection is plus or minus, you cannot cancel like that. If it is 4 into 6 by 2, then you can cancel. See, like here we cancelled 3 and 6 we cancel because it's multiplication. 3 into this. When it's multiplication, you can cancel. When the connectors are plus and minus, you cannot cancel 4 and 2. Why? Because the 4 is for all the terms. No, the 4 is for this one, and this one. So you can't cancel 4 with 2. You cannot cancel. When the signs are plus and minus in the middle, you cannot cancel. Done, children? Finish writing? Lakshay and Aniruddhan? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, yeah. This is your test. Start. Take down this question. I'll give you 10 minutes for this. I'll give you 15 minutes. I want to correct. I want all of you to do it correctly. I'll give you 15 minutes for this. You can finish it in less than 10 minutes. I'm giving you more than that. Be in a hurry. We'll do this together and next one, and shall I give it as a test? Finding children? Able to do? Okay, fine. Okay, good. Finished. Very good. So that was like 7 minutes. Sahana's finished it in 7 minutes. What's your answer, Sahana? Give me your book. Students, just pass your book from me. That's great. Very good. Very good. I have 576. I think 576. Sorry, 546. You have written 542 here. No, it is 546, but you have written 542 here. Very good. Sahana's got it correctly. She's finished it in 7 minutes. Done? Yeah. Super. Very good. Next to finish, Swati. Very good. Swati and Sahana got the correct answer. All of us can do it. Don't worry. If you don't get it, don't feel low. You know it, but somewhere you have gone wrong, careless mistake, so you're not getting it. Don't worry. Laksha and Anirudh? Working on
Yes,
it or
ma'am.
finished? Working on it or finished working?
I'm finished
Ma'am,
working.
Anirudh,
Working. Okay. Laksha, you finished, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, last
Can
step.
you read? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, completed.
Yeah. You write to read out your answer.
Yes, ma'am. 7 root 6 plus 6 root 7 plus root 546 by 84.
Very good. You got the right answer. Can I see your answer on WhatsApp, Laksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Send the
I'm
picture.
send it right now. Yes, ma'am.
Laksha, please compare your answer with what I have worked and you can make out your mistake.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, children, it's time to see where you've gone wrong and please ask me whatever your doubt is. Check your steps with what you see on the screen. It's very similar to the earlier one. I have nothing to say, but please ask me. Wherever you don't understand, please ask me. It's a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Have you written minus 2ab, any of you? That's
Ma'am,
what.
I
It's
finished.
okay. Share your picture, Aniruddhan. So that's what this is root 7 plus root 6 the whole square. So it is a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. So that can be a mistake. So you have gone wrong there, is it? Yeah. Or maybe you have forgotten to write plus 2ab. You have just written a squared plus b squared. Has anyone done that? Yeah, please take down the correct answer and let me know where you've gone wrong. You should ask me questions because you can see it's exactly like the earlier one. Can you see here? I've enclosed a bracket for the first two. Yes or no? For the first two. Yes or no? Then this is minus, so I've taken a plus here. Can you see that? Here it's a minus here, so I've taken a plus. Should write this as it is. Root 7 plus root 6 as it is. You should not write this as root 7 minus root 6. Has anyone done that? Has anyone written root 7 minus root 6? You should not change the terms. The terms are the same. This one as it is, this one as it is. This minus will become plus. This one should be written as it is, root 7 plus root 6. Root 13. The connecting sign minus will become plus. Yes or no, children? That's the first step. And then you can see I've multiplied the numerator. So 1 it is, no, so you can just leave it. 1 into this one. So it's the same thing. So I've just written root 7 plus root 6 plus root 13 divided by, this is A, this is B, this is B, and minus plus. A plus B into A minus B is A square minus B square. What is A? Root 7 plus root 6. This is A. A square minus B square. Kamalika, you understand that? Sure. Okay. Now, how do you expand? What is A plus B the whole square? A square plus B square plus 2AB. And what is root 13 the whole square? Root 13 into root 13. So that is 13. Correct? Now, next step, what will happen? This is 7, this is 6, 2 root 42. 7, 6, 2 root 42 and minus 13. 7 plus 6 is 13. 13 minus 13 gets cancelled 0. So you have only 2 root 42. See, it's exactly like the earlier one. Then the rationalizing factor is root 42. So multiply and divide by root 42. Then multiply the numerator. So I've written root 42 here and this one in a bracket. Multiplication. And then when you multiply this, it will be 2 root 42 into root 42. So that will be what? 42 into 40. Root 42 into root 42 is 42. Into 2 is 84. Do we understand that, children? Root 42 into root 42 is 42. Is 42. Because it is root of 42 into 42. And from 242 is 142 comes out of the square root. So 2 into 42 is 84. So now the denominator is rational. It's 84, rational. Now we'll have to only simplify the numerators. So write 42 as 6 sevens are. And from 2 sevens, 1 7 comes out. And again here from 2 sixes, 1 6 comes out. And here nothing comes out. So 42 into 13 is 546. Isn't it exactly like the earlier one? Yeah, please write down mindfully. Don't copy it from the screen or the board. Write it down mindfully. Understand every step and write it. I'll give you 5 minutes time for that. All these steps must be there.
Ma'am, Anirudhan sent us the.
Yeah, I'm checking your picture, Anirudh. Laksha, kindly write down the correct answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Perfect, Anirudh. Very good. You've got the right answer and your steps are great. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Excellent, Anirudh. Very good. Same instructions, children. You can ask me 100 times, I'll explain. You can literally ask me 100 times, I can explain. Don't go home with any doubt in your mind. Ask me whatever you feel like asking. You don't decide. It's a very simple question. No question is simple. Yes, Agamai, you finished writing? Last third step. Yeah, you don't understand that one, right? Yeah, let me explain. So I think you're asking me this one. This step? Yeah. So how do you multiply root 42 into root 7? Root 42 into root 7 is root of 42 into 7, correct? Yeah, so that's what you see here. And then root 42 into root 6 is root of 42 into 6. Root 42 into root 13 is root of 42 into 13. That is the step. The denominator, Aragama, is that fine? Yes or no? Okay. Now the numerator, break down 42. What is 42? 42 is, you can write 42 as 221 times 3 sevens. Okay. So you can write 42 as 2 into 3 into 7. 2 into 3. You can write that if you want. You can write it as 2 into 3 into 7. 2 into 3 into 7. And that's 7 as it is. 42 is 2 into 3 into 7 and 7 as it is. Again, this 42 is, you can write it as, I have written it as 7 into 6. You can also write it as Yeah, and then again, this 42, you can write it as if you want 2 into 3 into 7. And then here, again, break down into factors. But here, you will see that there's only 1, 2, there's only 1, 3, there's only 1, 7, and 1, 13. So you have to multiply everything. So you will get 546. Here, there are two, when you write this 42 as 2 3s are 6, 6, 7 are 42, you must write 6 also as 2 into 3. No, I think I'm not able to look at you from there. Now tell me, Aragamai, you are asking me about 42 into 6. If you want to break it down completely, 42 is 2 3s are 6, 6, 7 are 42. And 6 is 2 3s are. So from 2 3s, so from 2 2s, 1 2 comes out. From these two 2s. Again, from these 2 3s, 1 3 comes out. And 7 remains under the square root. So 2 3s are 6 root 7. Is that your question? That's not your question? What's your question? Louder, louder. You're asking me how this becomes, this is it? Well, that's what I'm explaining. See here, first you multiply, no, root 42 into root 6. So it is root of 42 into 6. That is the first step. Next step, you can break it down into factors. So 40, I have written 42 as 6 7s are 42 and the 6 as it is. So from 2 6s, I've taken 1 6 out and 7 remains under the square root. So I've written it as 6 root 7. Yeah. Okay. If you want to break it down completely, then you can write 42 as 2 3s are 6, 6 7s are 42. Then you break down 6 also as 2 3s are. Then from 2 2s, 1 2 comes out. From 2 3s, 1 3 comes out. And 7 remains under the square root. So 2 3s are 6, 6 root 7. Same thing we'll get. Same thing. All it, children? Next time is a test. Now all of you should do it correctly. If you say no doubts here, next time all of you will do it correctly. Yes or no? Completed writing the correct answer, all of you? Yeah. Same thing. Enclose a bracket for the first two terms. That's all. Do it confidently. Do it as if you know it very well. That's very important. Yes, Laksha and Anirudh, this is the next question. Test.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, has anyone finished? Done? Yeah, what's your answer, Bhavishya? Pass your book through these girls. No. Yeah. 2 to 3 minus. Yeah, I have a +3, you have a -3. Very good. So this time Bhavishya has got the right answer. Just check your sign, Bhavishya. It's +3. Maybe you forgot to multiply minus into minus plus somewhere. It's a +3 in the numerator, not a minus. Very good, Bhavishya. Yes, Laksha and Anirudhan, hurry up. Here in the class, Bhavishya has got the right answer. You can pass your book to somebody. Don't have to every time get up from your place. Just pass your book through the girls. Two root 3 plus 3 minus root 3. Very good. By 3. Very good. Next is Anugraha with the correct answer. Very good, Anugraha. When I show the answer, please check the steps also. They look correct. 2 times you have rationalized. Very good. They look right. 2 root 3. Perfect. Very good. Very good. Next up is Swati, the right answer. 2 root 3 plus. Very good, Swati. Last time நீங்க இந்த division symbol போடல, எங்கேயுமே நீங்க போடல division symbol. நீங்க பாருங்க, you're going to get அது என்ன அப்புறம் போட்டுக்கலாம் அது அந்த லைன் ஆல்ரெடி இருக்குன்னா you won't get marks, darling. It cost you marks for all this. நீங்க நீட்டா பண்ணோம் இந்த மாதிரி பெர்ஃபெக்ஷனா வச்சுட்டா it will cost you marks. இது கண்டிப்பா யாரும் மார்க்ஸ் கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. நம்ம டினோமினேட்டர் இல்ல இங்க சில இடத்துல. For the
Ma'am, Anirudhan finished, ma'am.
Yes, Anirudh, please share your answer on WhatsApp. Anirudh, very good. Correct answer. Well done once again.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, superb. Yes, children, it's time to see the correct answer. Yeah. So it's no different. You can see here. Okay, you check first. You check and then I'll talk. All of you check your answer and then I'll talk. Identify your mistake so that you can ask me your doubt. Give me this. No, you're not writing whole square for this. You didn't put okay, but you've written 2AB. No. I'm not careful. A square is this. 2AB is this one. Where is B square? Where is B square? Root 3 the whole square. That's not there. Then you've written this one. B square is not there. That's why the problem. Okay. Yes, Niveda, how can I help you? Where are you getting stuck? It's not easy. Seven upgrade, not be able to send them up in the plus one to minus of 2 plus root 3 upgrade 2 plus root 3 level. What are the terms? 2 plus root 3 and 7. What are 2 plus root 3 and root 7 and 7 now. Root 7. The question is about root 7 is 7 fingers. It's all the went wrong will be given a question. We should go correctly. Where what is this? In the so we can partially. So this one will cancel all the time. Okay, that's very good. Let me explain. That's the expert with these but may be best. The 4 seconds. You will not cancel. Okay. So you learn that in this sum. All right, children. So see, look at the board. Class students here in the class. Look at the board. You need to enclose a bracket here. That's the first step. So now write this one as it is. 2 plus root 3 as it is. See here. 2 plus root 3, 2 plus root 3. This root 7 as it is. Root 7, root 7. This sign plus becomes minus. That's the only difference. Write the first term as it is. See this one. 2 plus root 3 as it is. This root 7 as it is. The connecting sign plus becomes minus. That's the conjugate. That's the first step. Then in the next step, we need to multiply the numerator. So you can see 4 into all this. Yeah. So 4 into the numerators. So 4 into 2 plus root 3 minus root 7 divided by, this is a plus b, a minus b. So a square, 2 plus root 3 the whole square, a square, minus b square. The identity is minus. So minus b is this one, b square. See, this is a, what I'm underlining is a, this is a square, identity is a square, minus b square, this is b, so b square. Now, this bracket is like a plus b the whole square, which is a square. This is a square. This is b, so b square. And 2ab, 2 into a into b. And this minus root 7 the whole square is minus 7. So all this needs a lot of attention and focus. It's not easy to write the meaning, work the answer correctly. You need to connect with the answer. Some of us are forgetting to write the 7. You're forgetting, that means your focus is the problem. So see here, a square plus b square plus 2ab and that minus 7. Now this 2, see, if you write the first step, no, from this you get this, from this you get this. First step correct எழுதிட்டோம்னா அவ்வளவுதான். அதுல இருந்து எல்லாத்தையும் இது வெறும் நம்பர் வர்க் தானே. நீங்களே உங்களே கேட்டு பாருங்க. நான் வந்து இது கஷ்டமா உங்களுக்கு நான் கேட்கல. நீங்களே உங்களுக்கு கேட்டு பாருங்க. இது வெறும் நம்பர்ஸ் தான் இருக்கு. And ரெண்டு ஐடென்டிட்டி யூஸ் பண்றோம். a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. And then when we have a plus b the whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. அவ்வளவுதான். மிச்சதெல்லாம் நம்பர்ஸ் தான் அங்க இருக்கு. Yes or no? Only numbers are there. And you just need to pay attention when you're working. That's all. So after this a square b square 2ab, we got 2 square is 4, root 3 the whole square is 3, and this is 4 root 3 minus 7. Now 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 minus 7, 0. Now there is this 4 root 3. Now this 4 and 4 will get cancelled. That's why we did not multiply the 4 inside. So that we can cancel the 4 and 4. You can cancel this 4 and 4 now. Now again you'll have to rationalize. The rationalizing factor is root 3. So multiply and divide root 3. Now multiply this root 3 with the numerator. So it will be root 3 and you should write all this. Root 3 into this numerator divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. So now multiply. 2 into root 3 is 2 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. And root 3 into minus root 7 is minus root 21. Divided by 3. Practice, that's all. Nothing. It's all just numbers. Who's Sabarna? You are? Yeah, tell me what is root 3 into root 3? Sit down, sit down, sit down. 3. What is root 3 plus root 3? What is root 3 plus root 3 next? Root? No. What is root 3 plus root 3? 2 root 3. Root 3 plus root 3 is 2 root 3. And now expand this. Expand root 5 minus root 6 the whole square. Expand it quickly. What is root 5 minus root 6 the whole square? No. What is, yeah, tell me. I don't know the formula. Root 5 the whole square plus root 6 the whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Minus 5 எப்படி ab என்ன? What is a and b? அவ்வளவுதான். அவ்வளவுதான். See, you know it. That concentration is important. நீங்க root 5 பதிலா 5 போட்டா you're going to go wrong. Practice பண்ணுங்க. இதே 3 சம்மம் மறுபடியும் போட்டு பாருங்க வீட்ல. Same 3 sums you should work. இதே மாதிரி work பண்ணணும். நீங்க நம்மளோட own steps பண்ணக்கூடாது. You should literally look at this, look at the answer and work it. Practice seeing the answer, not without seeing. பார்த்து work பண்ணணும் நீங்க ஆன்சர். இதே பார்த்து work பண்ணுங்க. 2 வாட்டி work பண்ணா ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா உங்களுக்கு செட் ஆயிடும் அது. நீங்களா ட்ரை பண்ணாதீங்க. இத பார்த்து காப்பி பண்ற மாதிரி பார்த்து work பண்ணுங்க. You will get it. It's cold, no? Some of you? I don't know. Since music, it's cold. Is it cold there? Should I turn it off there? No, right? Oh, okay. Please take down the correct answer, all of you. Take down the correct answer. If you got it right, fine. If you don't have it right, take down the correct answer. Finish writing, all of you? Okay, next one. Yeah, I think we did this one in the last class. We finished, no? We compared and we found the values of A and B. What about this? Is this over? Homework, yeah. What are the values of A and B? Homework. What are the values of A and B? How many of you completed the homework? Raise your hand. Bhavishya. Only Bhavishya. Bhavishya, see, is this your answer? Have you got this step, Bhavishya? Have you got this step? Pass your book. Yeah. $18 minus you got it. 18 minus 2 root 77 by 4. Very good. So 18 by 4 minus 2 root 77 by 4. You have written B root 2. That's the problem. It's B root 77. While comparing, you've gone wrong. That's what. You're right, otherwise. Yeah, children, you can do this. I'll just explain this part here. I'll just explain this part. So after this, between 8 and 2, you will understand this one. I'll give you time to work now. I'll just tell you the important part here. So 18 and 2, we have 2 common. So always take out the common factor. Whenever there is something common, take out the common factor. So between 18 and 2, 2 is common. 2 is common. Okay. So it'll be 2 common. So it'll be 2 nines are 18. Understand? And 2 into root 77. If you take out 2 common, 2 nines are 18 and 2 into root 77. Correct? Divided by 4. So now 2 ones are 2 twos are correct. 2 ones are 2 twos are. You can cancel. So this is 2 ones are, this is 2 twos are. So it is 9 minus root 77 by 2 is equal to A minus B root 77. Now there's nothing but 9 by 2 minus root 77 by 2. 9 by 2 minus root 77 by 2 is equal to A minus B root 77. Now compare both the sides. Now compare both the sides. When you compare both the sides, you get A is equal to, okay, fine, I've written this in a more simpler way for you. Root 77 by 2 is nothing but half root 77. Root 77 divided by 2 is nothing but half root 77. Okay, so I've just expressed this in a different way. Half root 77 is equal to A minus B root 77. Now, when you compare both the sides, A is equal to 9 root 2 and A is equal to 9 root 2 and minus B root 77 is equal to minus half root 77. So root 77 gets cancelled on both the sides. Minus gets cancelled on both the sides. So B is equal to 1 by 2. So I'll do it again. When you compare both the sides, A is equal to 9 by 2. The rational is equal to the rational. A is equal to 9 by 2. And then this one is equal to this one. That is minus B root 77 is equal to minus half root 77. So minus and minus gets cancelled. Root 77 and root 77 gets cancelled. So B is equal to 1 by 2. That's what you see here. B is 1 by 2 and A is 9 by 2. All right. Yeah, work on this, all of you. If you have not completed the homework, Laksha and Aniruddhan, please write down this now.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, Aniruddhan finished, ma'am.
Finish the homework. Very
Ma'am.
okay. Have you got this answer, Anirudh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just check your steps. Children, I'll just present this in a different way so that you all understand. Okay, it's correct. What I worked here is correct. I'm just presenting this in a different way for you. Okay. Write down from the beginning. So children, listen here. After writing till here, take down, don't write this, take down these two steps. Take down these two steps. And after that, come here on comparing these two. All right, finish it. Finish writing, all of you? All of you finished writing? Lakshan, Anirudh has completed. Lakshan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For those who didn't understand this, we did one like this. And this was your test. I'm sorry, this was your homework. This we have not done, right, children? Okay. Those who know it can start working. Those who know this clearly can start working. Others, please listen to me. Please listen to me. So the first step is, Laksha and Anirudh, if you're sure about this answer, you can take down the question and start working it.
Okay,
Otherwise,
ma'am.
you
Okay,
can
ma'am.
listen to me. Yeah, if you want the explanation again, you can listen to me. So children, first is we'll have to write 4 plus 3 root 5 by 4 minus 3 root 5 is equal to, you can write the question, the given question again. That's the first step. Now we need to rationalize the denominator. So write 4 plus 3 root 5 divided by, that is whatever is given, 4 minus 3 root 5, whatever is given. Now the rationalizing factor is 4 plus, this is minus. So 4 plus 3 root 5. You should multiply and divide by 4 plus 3 root 5 is equal to a plus b. Just write this is equal to a plus b root 5 as it is till the end. Nothing, no change will be done here. This is equal to a plus b root 5 as it is. Now, what you're doing here is in the left-hand side, you are multiplying and dividing by the conjugate. The denominator is 4 minus 3 root 5. So you should multiply and divide by 4 plus 3 root 5. Is it clear? Now, that's all. Now this is equal to will come as it is, b root 5 as it is. Now here, multiply the numerators. 4 plus 3 root 5 into 4 plus 3 root 5. A plus b into a plus b is a plus b the whole square. If we don't know, learn it now. A plus b into a plus b. A plus B into A plus B should be written as A plus B the whole square. A minus B into A minus B is A minus B the whole square. Same thing 2 times. What is 2 into 2? 2 square. What is 2 into 2 into 2? 2 cubed. Same thing you're multiplying 4 times. So it will be supposing A plus B into A plus B 4 times. A plus B to the power 4. You're multiplying the same thing 2 times. So power 2. Same thing 3 times. Power 3. Same thing 10 times. Power 10. So it's A plus B into A plus B 2 times. So power 2. A minus B into A minus B. Same thing you're multiplying something with itself. So A minus B with itself, A minus B. So A minus B the whole square. If it is another A minus B the whole cube. Okay. So the numerator is 4 plus 3 root 5 into 4 plus 3 root 5. Same thing. So it will be 4 plus 3 root 5 the whole square. Because A plus B into A plus B is A plus B the whole square. So 4 plus 3 root 5 the whole square. But the denominator is 4 minus 3 root 5 into 4 plus 3 root 5. So it's like A minus B into A plus B. What is A minus B into A plus B? A square minus B square. A minus B into A plus B is A square minus B square. So this is A minus, so you can write that if you want. 4 minus 3 root 5 into 4 plus 3 root 5. Okay, is equal to, okay, so nothing, same thing I'm writing. The same thing. Okay, so what did we understand? In the numerator, it is 4 plus 3 root 5 the whole square. Denominator is A minus B into A plus B. You can write it straight away. A square minus B square. Shall I write it? What is A square? 4 square minus B square. Minus is not this minus. Identity is minus, not this minus. I'm not putting this minus sign. Identity is A square minus B square. So A square is 4 square. Minus is from the identity minus B square. 3 root 5 the whole square. That's how we multiply the numerators and the denominators. Is equal to A plus B root 5. RHS will come as it is. Keep simplifying the left hand side. Right hand side will come as it is. A plus B root 5 as it is. Next, expand the numerator. What is A plus B the whole square? A square. That is 4 square. Then B square. So plus 3 root 5 the whole square. Then plus 2AB. Plus 2 into A into B. Divided by. Let me. Divided by, what is 4 square? 16. Minus what is 3 root 5 the whole square? 3 root 5 the whole square means 3 root 5 into 3 root 5. What is 3 root 5 into 3 root 5? 3 3s are 9. Root 5 into root 5 is 5. And it is 45. 45. 45. All right. All right. 3 root 5 into 3 root 5. 3 3s are 9. Root 5 into root 5 is 5. 9 5s are 45. Is equal to A plus B root 5 as it is. Then what should you do? Keep simplifying the left hand side. One step next step So what's the next step? Tell me. You tell me. 4 square is what? 16. What is 3 root 5 the whole square? Plus 45. Then what is the next one? Plus 2 4s are 8 3s are 24. 24 root 5 divided by what's the denominator? Subtract 16 and 45. 45 and 16 subtract 9 is 3, so 2. 29. In the 29. Minus 29. Very good. Is equal to A plus B root 5. Then what is 16 plus 45? Add pannunga 1 carry 61. 61. So 61 plus 24 root 5. Either end add panna mudiyadu. 61 and 24 root 5 add panna kudadu. They are unlike terms. Add panna mudiyadu. Don't add 61 and 24. You can multiply them, but you cannot add them. They are unlike. Is equal to A plus B root 5. இப்போ வந்து அவ்வளவுதான் இதுக்கு மேல simplify பண்ண முடியாது. இப்ப ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிடுங்க. இதுக்கு மேல சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ண முடியாதுன்னா அவ்வளவுதான். இப்ப என்ன பண்ணணும், டினாமினேட்டர் தனித்தனியா போட்டுக்கணும். 61 by -29 plus 24 root 5 by -29. Or you can take the minus sign to the numerator முன்னாடி. Okay, this is also fine. This is understood. Is equal to a plus b root 5. This is understood. So what is a when you compare? A is equal to 61 by -29 or -61 by 29. -61 by 29 is A. But B and I'll just write it here. I'll write it here. B root 5 is equal to what? 24 root 5 by -29. Correct? Upper root 5 and root 5 cancel aiduma. So B is equal to 24 by 29 minus 24 by 29. That's all. Got it? That's all. So see, first step correct ஆயிருக்கும். அதுக்கப்புறம் ஐடென்டிட்டிஸை கரெக்டா ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும். It's very easy. என்ன நம்பர்ஸ் தான் இது. Nothing is difficult. Do it. Please write down the answer. So Kamalika, what is A plus B into A plus B? A plus B whole square. What's A minus B into A minus B? What is A plus B into A minus B? What is A plus B into A plus B? A minus B into A minus B? Very good. Expand A plus B the whole square. To AB. A minus B the whole square. What did I ask you? Okay, correct. Don't write the last two steps. You can complete. I've written on the side, no? I've write out the last two steps. You can write like this. So when you compare both the sides, root 5 and root 5 will get cancelled. So B is equal to -24 by 29. That's all. Denominator minus மேல போட்டுருங்க. இல்ல நடுவுல போடுங்க. எல்லாமே கரெக்ட் தான். நடுவுல போடலாம், நியூமரேட்டர் போடலாம். Both are correct. Understood? Yeah, children, finish it fast. Sorry? Volumes and surfaces. What's happening in your school? Z school? Number systems? Your school? Which course in Army?
Start.
In Army? Which school? Which course are you? Number systems. Which course? Which? Oh. Number systems. Number systems. Armstrong. Herons முடிச்சிட்டாங்களா? Oh. Okay. உங்களுக்கு herons இவங்களுக்கு வந்து volumes and surface area ஆரம்பிச்சு. இப்படி பண்ணா யாருக்கு நடத்துறது? வேணா ரெக்கார்டிங்ஸ் இருக்கு எனக்கு போன வருஷம் ரெக்கார்டிங்ஸ் இருக்கு நீங்க வேணா அதை வீட்டுல தானே பாத்துக்கோங்க. Can you do that? They started number systems. Anirudhan, which chapter is going on in your school?
Ma'am, till now they did not start, ma'am.
Okay, fine. All right. You are done writing, children? It's time. This is actually very slow, the class. ஒரு class என்ன கத்துக்கிறோமோ அதெல்லாம் practice பண்ணிட்டு தான் அடுத்த class வரணும். There's no time to repeat like that. Once I'll tell clearly. Then what is told once, you should practice and come ready for the next class. So the syllabus is vast and we have a lot of things to complete. So I'll not rush through the portions, but I'll tell everything clearly many times in one class. The same thing I cannot repeat in the next class. We have to keep moving forward, right? Yeah, so நீங்களும் அந்த effort எடுக்கணும் வீட்ல. You need to practice and come ready for the new session. மறுபடியும் போற செஷன்லயே டவுட் இருந்தாக்க then you cannot move forward. This is very slow, the class actually. I'm doing it like this now. Then don't blame me if it's going fast. You have to catch up. Yeah. Now look at this one. So this one we have two ways of working. Don't work, children. Please listen to me. Yeah, I've done it in two ways. Let me explain both the methods. Let me explain this method first. Now, find the values of A and B. Don't write. All of you fold your hands and sit. Don't write. Find the values of A and B if this one is equal to A plus B root 5. Okay. So what do you see? What is the difference here in this question? You have something here minus something else here. So far we have seen only one. So far we saw only like this. 4 plus 3 root 5 by 4 minus 3 root 5 is equal to A plus B root 5. That's all. But here, what are you seeing? You see 7. You're seeing this one minus this one is equal to A plus B root 5. It's different. Okay. Now look at these two terms. Look at these two terms. Look at their denominators. Their denominators are conjugates. Their denominators are conjugates. 3 plus root 5, 3 minus root 5. So you can take the LCM. You can take up the common denominator. If the denominators are conjugates, then you can take up the common denominator. Okay. So your question is, if they are not conjugates, what to do? We'll see that. We have questions like that. So now the question is, the situation is, if the denominators are conjugate, you can take up the LCM like this. So what's the common denominator? The common denominator is 3 plus root 5 into 3 minus root 5. 3 plus root 5 into 3 minus root 5. That's a common denominator. Okay. 3 plus root 5 into 3 minus root 5 is a common denominator. So what will happen? This is equal to C of A plus B root 5. Keep writing that as it is. No change. Keep writing that as it is. Okay. Now, the numerator will become, this one is 3 plus root 5. 3 plus root 5. So you should multiply the numerator 3 minus root 5. 3 minus root 5. Correct? Because the common denominator is this. And here you have 3 minus root 5. So you should multiply this numerator with 3 plus root 5. Yes or no? See here, I'll give you another example. Now, if supposing you have A by B plus B by A, the LCM is AB. Now here you have B. So you should multiply by A to get AB. So that A you should multiply in the numerator. And here you have A, but the denominator is AB. So you should multiply by B. So that one in the numerator into B. Yes, that's how LCM works. That's how LCM works, right? Is it cold, Swati? That's how LCM works. That's what I've done here. The common denominator is this one. 3 plus root 5 இங்க இருக்கு. 3 minus root 5 இல்ல இங்க. அதுதான் numeratorல multiply பண்ணோம். அந்த 3 minus என்ன இல்லையோ அது numeratorல multiply பண்ணோம். So write the 7 plus 3 root 5 as it is. Multiply the numerator with 3 minus root 5. This is just LCM. It's not new. Let me check a few people. No, 1 second. How will you do this? What's LCM? What's LCM? Y minus Z into Y plus Z. Okay. If a numerator xi, எதால multiply பண்ணோம்? Y plus Z. எனக்கு Y minus Z இருக்கு. So Y plus Z ஆல. அப்புறம் minus அப்படியே போட்டுக்கணும். Y போட்டு இதை எதால multiply பண்ணோம்? Y minus Z because Y plus Z இருக்கு. Already இருக்கு. So Y minus Z ஆல multiply பண்ணணும். இதே தான் நான் பண்றேன். That's what I'm doing here also. That's what I'm doing here. So this is 3 plus root 5. So multiply with 3. This numerator I've written and multiply with 3 minus root 5. Then this minus. I've written this numerator here. See here, I've written that. And denominator என்ன இருக்கு? 3 minus root 5 இருக்கு. So we should multiply with 3 plus root 5. 3 plus root 5. There is 3 plus root 5 here. So you should multiply this with 3 minus root 5. There is 3 minus root 5 here. So you should multiply this with 3 plus root 5. That is the first step. That's what you see here. The minus by the LCM is equal to A plus B root 5. That's the first step. Now that's all. First step correct. Multiply. This is what we did in the 8th standard. How did we multiply? See, if you had something like A plus B into X minus Y, something like this, how will you multiply? A into X minus Y plus B into X minus Y. Yes or no? This is how we multiply. அப்படிதான் இருக்கு இந்த brackets அப்படிதான் இருக்கு. ஏன்னா ரெண்டு bracketல வேற இருக்கு. What do you have? Here you have 7 plus 3 root 5. Here you have 3 minus root 5. So no identity. அங்க identity ஒண்ணுமே இல்ல. ரெண்டு bracketல வேற terms இருக்கு. So you cannot use any identity there. So how do you multiply? Write the first term 7 and multiply that with the second bracket 3 minus root 5. Then write the second term 3 root 5 and multiply that with the second bracket 3 minus root 5. See, first term 7 multiplied with the second bracket 3 minus root 5. Second term plus 3 root 5 multiplied with the second bracket 3 minus root 5. So we are multiplying. Okay, that's the step there. And then minus this minus sign. See this minus sign. Now this again is the same thing. Rendu bracket வேற இருக்கு. So only multiply, write the 7 into the second bracket 3 plus root 5. Then this minus 3 root 5 into the second bracket 3 plus root 5. Denominator is like A minus B into A plus B. So A square, 3 square minus B square minus root 5 the whole square is equal to A plus B root 5. Next step, simplification. If multiply பண்ணுங்க. 7 3s are 21. 7 into root 5, 7 root 5 minus 7 root 5. Then this into this, 9 root 5. And this into this, root 5 into root 5 is 5. 5 3s are 15. அதேதான் இங்கேயும் நீங்க அதே மாதிரி சிம்பிளிஃபை பண்ணோம். வெளியில மைனஸ் சைன் இருக்கு. ஸோ எல்லாம் சைன் மாறும். இங்க உள்ள சைன்ஸ் எல்லாம் மாறிடும். பிகாஸ் வெளியில மைனஸ் சைன் இருக்கு. ஸோ when you open the bracket, all the signs will change. Okay, so before you open the bracket, I've simplified. 21 minus 15 is 6. Like terms எல்லாம் simplify பண்ணலாம். 21 minus 15 6. And then minus 7 root 5 plus 9 root 5 is plus 2 root 5. I have simplified and then opened the brackets. I have first simplified within the bracket, simplify பண்ணிட்டு இங்க simplify பண்ணி I've got this and then I've opened the brackets. When you open the bracket, minus 6 plus 2 root 5. So பாருங்க terms கம்மியாயிட்டே வருது. Simplify பண்ண terms கம்மியாயிட்டே வருது. இப்போ 6 minus 6 gets cancelled. And now this 2 root 5 plus 2 root 5 is 4 root 5. 4 root 5. Here it's become 4. 4 root 5 by 4. 4 and 4 gets cancelled. So we have only root 5. But இங்க ரெண்டு term இருக்குல்ல. இங்க ஒரு term தான் இருக்கு root 5 னு. So 0 plus root 5 னு எழுதுங்க அது. 4 and 4 cancels. 4 and 4 gets cancelled. We have only root 5. Write that as 0 plus root 5. You can't write it as 1 plus root 5. That is different. Nothing is there, no? So 0 plus root 5 is equal to a plus b root 5. Now compare both the sides. A is equal to 0 and b root 5 is equal to root 5. B root 5 is equal to root 5. So root 5 means 1 root 5. Like x means 1x. X is not 0x, no? X means 1x. X is not 0x. So when you compare both the sides, b root 5 is equal to root 5. That means 1 root 5. So root 5 and root 5 get cancelled. B is equal to 1. Be careful. B is 1, but A is 0. A is 0 because A ku onnume illa andha pakkathula. Onnu illana onnu illa. That means 0. A has nothing on the other side. So A is 0. But B root 5 is equal to 1 root 5. So root 5 and root 5 gets cancelled. B is equal to 1. Please work this one. Please work this. The other method, I'm going to share it with you on WhatsApp. Leave one page for that. I'll share it with you on WhatsApp. You should understand and do it by yourself. And I'll ask one of you to explain in the next class. Lakshan, Aniruddhan, the other method to do this, the image I'll share on WhatsApp. Leave one page for that alternate method. If in the fifth question in the method, if work panano, leave one page for the alternate method. I'll share that on WhatsApp. You should understand that and write down in your book. Next class, I'll ask one of you to explain it. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You are done writing, children? Finished? All right. All of you? Fine. What about Laksha and Aniruddhan? Finished?
Completed, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Let me know once you finish, huh? I'll wait.
Ma'am.
Okay. Done? Anirudh? Is it over? Yeah. I'll let you know. The next question is evaluate after rationalizing. Evaluate meaning find the value of. Evaluate meaning find the value of. Okay. So evaluate after rationalizing the denominator. Abdina first rationalize pannom. Okay. Evaluate after rationalizing the denominator of something is given. Given that root 5 is 2.236 and root 5 is 3.162. These are two different questions. You can see the first question here. Okay, so step 1 is to rationalize the denominator. Don't try it again. Just sit back and listen to me. Okay. We'll have to first rationalize the denominator. But before that, there's an important thing. What should you do? Okay. You must write, if possible, you must express root 40 and root 80 as a mixed surd. How do you do that? What is root 40? Root 40 is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. That prime factorization, you all know that. Okay. And what is root 80? Root 80 is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 5s are 80. So you find the prime factors, you will get this. This is the first step. Understood? That is, if you can express any surd as a mixed surd, you should do that. So root 40 can be expressed as a mixed surd like this. So 25 divided by, now from 2 2s, 1 2 will come out, correct? 1 2 comes out. So under the square root, you'll have what? 10, 10. And here minus from 2 2s, 1 2. From these 2 2s, 1 2. So 2 2s come out like this, correct? And then this root 5 remains under the square root, correct? Now in the next step, 25 divided by, 25 divided by 2 into root 10 minus 1 minute. Let me multiply first. 2 root 10, 2 root 10 minus 4 root 10, 4 root 5, sorry. So it is 25 divided by 2 is common. 2 is common. Root 10 minus 2 root 5. You should do this and then rationalize the denominator. You must do this because you were able to write root 40 as 2 root 10 and you were able to write root 80 as 4 root 5. You must do this and then proceed with the rationalizing. So see here, you can see the answer here. Till here I showed you. Till here I showed you this one. 2 into root 10, this one. till here. Okay, I've explained to you. Now the usual procedure. I'm not teaching the full thing. Then the usual procedure. See, don't take the 2 for rationalizing. 2 is already rational. You should just take this one. Root 10 minus 2 root 5 will be root 10 plus 2 root 5. Root 10 plus 2 root 5, correct? Then multiply the numerators. Multiply the denominators. When you multiply the denominators, write this 2 as it is. Write this 2 as it is. This one is a minus b into a plus b. A minus b into a plus b. So a square minus b square. This 2 will be as it is outside. Don't multiply this 25 also inside. Write the numerator as it is. Then root 10, the whole square is 10, and this is 20. 10 minus 20 is minus 10. Okay, now you can cancel. 5 5s are 5 2s are. Correct? So it will be 5 into root 10 minus plus 2 root 5 divided by 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Now we have rationalized the denominator. We have rationalized the denominator. At this point, you should substitute the values. What is given? Root 5 and root 10 is given, no? So substitute the value of root 10 and root 5. And then the usual number. I'll repeat. First step is root 40 and root 80. Root 40 and root 80, you must find their factors like this. And then from 2 equal factors, 1 will come out. So you will get these numbers. Okay. Next step is to take out 2 common, because 2 and 4 have 2 common. Take out the common factor. That's the next step. Take out the common factor. So 2 is common. I've taken out 2 common. Root 10 minus 2 root 5. All right. That's the next step. Now you can rationalize. This one is the denominator. So take a plus sign, multiply and divide by that. Okay. Now when you multiply the numerators, write this 25 outside and this one as it is. Don't multiply 25 into root 10, 25 into this. Don't multiply. Have it as it is, because we'll cancel it later. Okay, write the numerator as it is like this. In the denominator, this 2 as it is, and this is a minus b into a plus b. So a square minus b square. Then you know how to simplify. Here this 5 5s are 5 2s are, then 2 2s are 4 minus 4. Now the denominator is rational. Once the denominator is rational, you can apply these values. You can apply these values. These values. You must apply these values only after the denominator becomes rational. See, now the denominator is rational. In the next step, take the values and then simplify. Yeah. Write down this, children. Leave one place for that alternate method. This one I said no, alternate method. Leave one page, leave one full page for that. It's a big working. Step 1, step 2, and then step 3. Leave sufficient space. This much is the working for the alternate. Don't squeeze in. Or konja extra irundhalum paravalla. Yeah. Take down this answer. Oh, I think I forgot to put the minus sign, no, in the final answer. Minus. All of you have your credentials, no, to access the portal? All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I'll change your password and send it for you. Okay, okay. In table comfortable, yeah. Take the table closer to you. Pull the table closer to you. That's all. You must practice, all of you. See, if it's not at all difficult. First time, second time, it will look difficult. It will look scary. You will like feel maybe I'll not be able to do it well. It's not like that. You need to practice. How to practice? Do the same sums. Do the same sum. Literally keep your tuition classwork notebook open and a rough notebook. Path work பண்ணுங்க. You will be able to understand. பார்த்தே work பண்ணும். So ஒரு வாட்டி நீங்க பார்த்து நல்ல மைண்ட்ஃபுல்லா ஒர்க் பண்ணும். ஏன் அந்த ஸ்டெப்ஸ் எல்லாம் வருதுன்னு நீங்களே உங்களுக்கு மைண்ட்ல அந்த क्वेश्चंस ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும். Why you are doing that? Why you writing a minus b into a minus b as a minus b the whole square? So answer all those questions and பார்த்து ஒர்க் பண்ணுங்க ஒரு வாட்டி. 100% you will be able to do. அந்த எஃபர்ட் நீங்க எடுத்தாதான் you will know what you are. அந்த எஃபர்ட்டே எடுக்காம சும்மா ஒரு கிளாஸ் வந்தாக்க you will only be demotivated. அவங்க எல்லாம் பண்றாங்க எனக்கு வரல. You should take that effort. Practice it. புக்க பார்த்தே ஒர்க் பண்ணுங்க, வேற எதுவும் ஒர்க் பண்ண. டியூஷன் நோட் புக்ல என்ன இருக்கோ இதே மறுபடியும் போட்டு பாருங்க. You should work, not see. All of you must work it. Once you do that, you can do it. Okay? The more you work, the easier it becomes. Yeah, finish writing, all of you. Next one.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Since not all of you are confident today, I'm not giving you a test. Next class, you will be writing a test. I'll tell you what the questions will be. Which some of us are still writing. So you remember we have learned how to express a terminating decimal and a non-terminating decimal in the P by Q form. Go through that. Okay, only from this I'll ask. Representing a terminating decimal or a non-terminating repeating decimal in the P by Q form. That one. Then identifying rationals and irrationals. I'll give you some expressions. You have to identify them as rationals, irrationals. So you can expect a question like that. Then this question expressing in the P by Q form. And then like this. Find the values of A and B or this kind of a question. So 4 types I've told you. First one is identifying rationals and irrationals. I'll give you the expressions. You have to identify the expressions as rational or irrational. First type, first question. Then writing a given decimal number in the P by Q form. Okay, it can be a terminating decimal or a non-terminating repeating decimal. Whatever it is, how to put it in the P by Q form, that one. Then rationalizing. Finding the values of A and B, rationalizing and finding the values of A and B, and this kind of a question, where you'll be given the value of root 5, root 10, and you should find the value of the given expression. So 4 types. Now you'll say this is literally everything in the book. No, it's not everything in the book. So it's enough. Today's class you revise. Adale 2 type cover ஆயிடுது. Today's class if you revise 2 type அங்கேயே cover ஆயிடும். A and B கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது. அப்புறம் in the root 5, root 10. So, and then identifying rationals and irrationals, நீங்க revise பண்ணவே கூடாது. அது we are doing the chapter. Without that knowledge, you cannot come this far. So, நீங்க அந்த P by Q form மட்டும் பார்த்துக்கணும். இன்னி கிளாஸ்ல நடந்ததும் அந்த P by Q form class எந்த கிளாஸ் P by Q form எந்த கிளாஸ்ல பண்ணிருக்கேனோ அதை ரிவைஸ் பண்ணணும். அந்த P by Q form பார்க்கணும், அப்புறம் இன்னி கிளாஸ் பார்க்கணும். அவ்வளவுதான். இது மட்டும் நீங்க நல்லா படிச்சுட்டு வந்தீங்கன்னா test you can do well. Do only this. Do exactly what I said. Today's class and that P by Q form, that's some. You can do the test well. All right, next question. So this one I'm just going to show you. I'll share this answer. Now you'll stop working. So now this one, you should look at the denominators. They are not conjugates. Look at the denominators, 2 minus root 3. Okay, here they are conjugates, 2 plus root 3 and root 3 plus 1. Okay, so here it is 2 minus root 3, here 2 plus root 3, but anyways here it is root 3 plus 1. So you cannot take a common denominator. See, I told you can take a common denominator or LCM if the denominators are conjugates. But here you have 3 things, 2 minus root 3, 2 plus root 3 and root 3 plus 1. If you want, you can do these 2 first. Because the denominators are conjugates, you can do these 2 first and then do with this. But that's going to be tedious. Supposing if this was not there, only this is there, then you can take the common denominator. Because they're conjugates, no 2 plus root 3, 2 minus root 3. Now there's another thing also with this. So don't do it like that. Do it in 3 steps. What in 3 steps? Work this in step 1. Rationalize the denominator. Do this one in step 2. Rationalize the denominator. Do this in step 3. Rationalize the denominator. I don't know how I've done. Yeah, that's how I've done. Okay. Because there are different ways of doing, So do this in step 1. I'll show you what it is. Do this in step 2. Do this in step 3. And in step 4, you should add the results. Why you should add? Because this is step 1 plus step 2 plus step 3. That will be step 4. Okay, that is step 4. All right. So you can see it here. See here. Very simple. Listen carefully. See here. Step 1. What do you see in step 1? I'll just zoom it, but I cannot annotate. So what do you see in step 1? I cannot write now because it's zoom. No, I cannot write. I can only show you. Okay, so you can see here. This is what is given, the first expression. So write that and 2 minus root 3. So multiply and divide by 2 plus root 3. Then 2 plus root 3 into 2 plus root 3 is 2 plus root 3 the whole square. And then here it is 2 minus root 3 into 2 plus root 3. So a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square. So simplify that. That is the answer for step 1. Same thing for step 2. In step 2, do the same thing. 2 minus root 3. This is the next expression. So multiply and divide by the conjugate and work that. That is step 2 answer. And in step 3, the third expression. There was another expression, no? There are 3 expressions in the question. This is in step 1. This is step 2. This is step 3. Okay, so step 3 is like this. This is step 3. So take up the third expression and this is root 3 plus 1. So root 3 minus 1. Now don't ask me, இதுதான் இங்க work பண்ணிருக்கோம். இதை எழுதக்கூடாது. இதுதான் இங்க இருக்கு. Yeah. Now simplify this and you can see the answer below here. This is the answer. Now step 4 is, I've taken 2, this is not the answer, sorry. 2 is common. You can take out 2 common. Instead of taking 2 common, you can do it in 2 ways. I'll show you both. Children, listen to this carefully. You can proceed with this in 2 ways. After getting this step, you can do, after this, you can do 4 by 2 minus 2 root 3 by 2. So 4 by 2 is 2 minus 2 and 2 will get cancelled, root 3. See here, 2 minus root 3. You can do it in 2 ways. First method I'm telling you. First, after getting this step, how you can proceed is, you can write 4 by 2 minus 2 root 3 by 2. Understand all of you? Now this 4 by 2 is 2 minus 2 and 2 gets cancelled. 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So root 3. So you can see the answer here, 2 minus root 3. Okay. Like this you can do. Like, or what I have done here. What have I done here? I've taken out 2 common in the numerator. I've taken 2 common in the numerator. 2 to the 4 and 2 root 3. Yeah, board yarum paakliye, engeyum paathukonrom. So now you can cancel this 2 and 2. And this 2 minus root 3. Always you can do it in 2 ways like this. Any one method you do, whichever is comfortable for you. Either you can take out common and cancel, or you can be 4 by 2, 2 root 3 by 2. அப்படி போட்டும் பண்ணலாம். இல்லைன்னா இந்த மாதிரி காமன் எடுக்கலாம். நியூமரேட்டர்ல 2 common, then this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So 2 minus root 3. எப்படி வேணாலும் பண்ணலாம். Now step 4 is step 1 answer plus step 2. See, I've called this answer 1. I've called this one 2. I've called this one 3. So என்ன பண்ணோம், எல்லா ஆன்சர்ஸையும் ஆட் பண்ணோம். ஏன் ஆட் பண்ணோம்னா கொஸ்டின்ல ஆட் தானே. See, a plus plus question, it is plus. So step 1 answer plus step 2 answer plus step 3. Supposing it was minus here, minus minus, then you should minus. Step 1 answer. Okay, so whatever the signs are in the question. So write the first answer plus write the second answer plus write the third answer and simplify. See, you get the 16 minus root 3 varum. Ippo 16 minus root 3 vandadukku appuram root 3 oda value potukkom. What's the value of root 3? What's the value of root 3? 1.732. So after getting this is the final step. No, 6 minus root 3 is the final step. 6 minus root 3 is the, so at this point take the value of root 3. Ingana put no root 3 value. You should not put it in the question here. Root 3 1.732, 1.732. Here you should not put the value. After simplifying like this, 16 minus root 3. Now at this point, root 3 is 1.732. So 16 minus 1.732 is 14.268. Understand, children? I'll share this one also. So what I'll share? That alternate answer I'll share, and then this one. All right. This will begin in the next class. All right. Yeah, very good. Now let me check. Tell me if these expressions are rational or irrational. Okay. Classify as rational or irrational. Yeah. Yeah, we'll start with Kamalika. What kind of a decimal is this? Next, no, time. What are the 3 types of decimals? What are the 3 types of decimals? Yeah, repeat. What are the 3 types of decimals? Terminating decimal. இல்ல நீங்க வீடியோஸ் கிளியரா பார்க்கல. நீங்க நடுவுல சேர்ந்திருக்கீங்க. I understand, but you should watch the videos carefully. No, Anugrah, the 3 types of decimals. Non-terminating. Oh, அப்படி சேர்த்து சொல்லுங்க. Terminating decimal, non-terminating. நான் அப்படியே சொன்னேன். Terminating decimal, non-terminating, recurring decimal, non-terminating, non-recurring decimal. These are 3 types. Yeah. Now tell me, minus 6.3. This one. Okay, I'm not reading it fully. Is this, what kind of a decimal is this? Okay, how many of you say it's a terminating decimal? Anirudh and Laksha, is it a terminating decimal?
No,
Is
ma'am.
it terminating?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, is it non-terminating repeating? How many of you say non-terminating repeating?
Ma'am, Anirudhan, ma'am.
Okay, Laksha?
Yes, ma'am. It's
How many of you say non-terminating, non-repeating? It's a non-terminating repeating decimal because what is this? -6.3 is recurring. No, 3 goes endlessly because 3 recurring. See here. So what kind of a decimal is this? Non-terminating repeating decimal. So it's a rational number. It's a rational number. What is this? What kind of a decimal is this? Non-terminating repeating. என்ன repeat ஆகுதுங்க? Terminating decimal. It's a it's a terminating decimal. அவ்வளவுதான் 10 is there. 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 7, 8, 9. Over. It's done. It's a terminating decimal. If I had done this is a non-terminating, non-repeating. What is repeating? Tell me which is repeating. Now, இன்னொரு வாட்டியான எழுதிருக்கணும். Repeating na, I have repeated something. Now, which one is repeating? 109 is repeating or 108 is repeating? Which one is repeating? There's no clue. 102, 103, 104, 105. You tell me which is repeating. If you think the whole thing is repeating, I should have written that at least once. See, if I write 15, if I write 102, 103, and one more time I write 102, 103, and then I put the dots. So I'm giving you the clue that 103, 102, 103, 102, 103. It's repeating. So this is non-terminating but repeating decimal because you can see it here. But here 102, 103, what is repeating? Nothing is repeating. Non-terminating. This one is a non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. So it's an irrational number. This one is a non-terminating, repeating decimal. So it's a rational number. Kamnika is confused, right? You're not, yeah, you should watch the videos. Before you come to the class on Friday, watch the videos. Yes, Laksha? Laksha, is this rational or irrational? Anirudhan, rational, irrational?
Ma'am?
Is
Rational,
the
ma'am.
fourth root of y?
Because when we write it in rational form, it will come like 1000 1 by power of 1 by 4.
10,000 to the power 1 by 4, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but what makes this rational?
Ma'am, the power has integer numerator and the denominator is an integer.
No. Your explanation is incorrect. No. Anybody here? Correct. The fourth root of 10,000 is 10. The value of the fourth root of 10,000 is 10 because 10 multiplied with itself 4 times. 10 multiplied with itself 4 times gives 10,000. Gives 10,000. The fourth root of 10,000 is 10 because 10 multiplied with itself 4 times is 10,000. Fourth root of 10,000 is 10. And what is 10? 10 is 10 by 1. Integer by integer. Rational number. It's a rational number. All right. What about the cube root of minus 64? What is the value of cube root of minus 64? Minus 4, minus 4. Because minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 is minus 64. Minus 4 multiplied with itself 3 times. Minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4 is minus 64. So the cube root of minus 64 is minus 4. Minus 4 is minus 4 by 1. Integer by integer. Minus 4 is an integer. 1 is an integer. Rational number. All right. Okay, so I'll share these images as I told you. All right. All right, online students. That's it for this session. Aniruddhan and Laksha. That's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night. You may leave the call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.